I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbet helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.
We're on to race number 5 now, which will be the start of Jackpot 2, 1,000 meters the distance. 14:35 is the off time. It's an MR 76 handicap, and at the time of recording, it's a field of 9 runners that will line up. Favorite is number 7, Trafalgar Square, 28-10 into 5-2. Chara Sands, number 3, is at 33-10. Intrepid at 9-2. 6-1 and better bar those. Now, my top selection in this contest is going to be number 3, Chara Sands. He's going to be a banker in the place accumulator. He comes into the race with solid form to his name. I thought he won a very nice race last time out when he beat Drugger Lover, who did come through to run second just last week here at Hollywoodbets Greyville. And I think Chara Sands from a 3 draw, the race will be run to suit the son of Visionaire. I think he's going to get the right run in transit. There's lots of speed around him, and from gate number 3, Rachel Vennicker will be able to jump him out, get him into a nice position. He'll be covered up and turn in form. I think Rachel should be sitting quite pretty where she is, and I think she'll be able to deliver Chara Sands late on in the day to get the job done. Because I mean, when you have a look at the way this horse can turn it on, it's quite encouraging, and he can be on speed, he can sit slightly off them, so I think she'll have a few options, but given she's drawn in gate 3 with him, I think that he'll be right up there, and I think he'll finish off his race quite nicely, so he's going to be the top choice for me. I think horses like Trafalgar Square will certainly get involved. I think Trafalgar Square at 5-2 could just be a bit sharp in the market. I just believe that the handicap has got his measure now at on a mark of 75. When you look at his last start on the turf, he was well held behind Bless Me Fred that day, and whether he's going to be able to turn the form around with Chara Sands, who he does find himself 1.5 kgs better off at the weights with, but I'm not convinced that he'll be able to turn it around with Chara Sands. So 3 top selection for me, and in Jackpot 2, I will take my chances and bank this horse.
Well, if you look at Chara Sands, a Visionaire, they absolutely love the Polly, and that is backed up by the course and distance record with 3 of the 5 wins over the course and distance. More importantly, 5 wins over the distance, a real polished record course and distance. Got rewarded for consistency last time at Rahil. And if you go back early in the form line, although beaten 9th behind Ziyasha, we saw Ziyasha run an absolute cracker to Thunderstruck the other day, and unfortunately Thunderstruck went wrong, so has to be retired now, but we'll see bigger and better things. But number 3, Chara Sands from the draw, there's a heck of a lot in his favour, and I'm sure Michael Roberts and Rachel Vennicker also gave him a polished ride last time out. From the draw, I think everything's going to fall into place. Everything's going to fall into place for number 3, Chara Sands, and definitely sets the trend. Number 2, Intrepid, faded tamely in the comeback run, but if he produces his A game, he's certainly a horse worth reckoning. And then numbers 5, Here Comes the Rain, and number 6, Griffin Park. They're both horses who absolutely thrive on the poly track. But all in all being said, number 3, Chara Sands, as you heard from Rahil, he's taking his chances, and if you look at the form and everything that goes with number 3, Chara Sands, you'd be foolish to ignore this individual, and certainly the horse that all have to set their sights on.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.